All right. Oh, this is gonna make some people mad. I already feel it. I already feel that some people are gonna be mad. Just you looked at that title and went, "I'm a that motherfucker." I know, like, I absolutely am certain that someone looked at this title already and went, "This motherfucker here." But I want to preference before we go any further into this video. I want to preference that I love Lumity. I love the ship of Lumity. It's, it's beautiful, it's wholesome, and this is just a theory. This is just a theory that might happen, and it may not happen. There's a good there may be a good thing that there's a good chance that this may happen, as well as good of a chance it might not happen. I'm just thinking, and also, Amphibia also had me thinking about this, so, I'm not going to spoil anything with Amphibia, but if you know why I'm doing this video, then I'm not, so you can probably guess where the idea came from after, in True Colors got leaked, so most of you guys probably know where I'm going with why I'm doing this video, but I'm not going to talk about Amphibia in this video. I do want to still do a season finale review, even though the season finale got leaked. I wanted to give the show the decorum and not to go too deep in it, but I really hope you guys, as I said a few videos ago, if you guys want to keep the show going and want to support the creators who worked their asses off for that finale, please go watch the finale and support it with as much, love that you can. Even if it got spoiled for you, go watch that show. This is how creators, these guys work their asses off for that finale. And I'm not going to talk about it until the season finale of Amphibia. Anyway. Well, when it premieres. But anyway. And once again, I'd like to stress that this is totally just a theory. So let's get into it. As I said, as you probably saw from that intro, from that title, will Amity betray Luz? Now you're probably thinking, well, why would she do that? That's the love of her life right there. How dare you? What I mean is, will Amity betray Luz to keep her here on the Boiling Isles? That's the question. So, much like another show that had a betrayal for all the good, for what they believed is the good, for all the good reasons, there is a chance that Amity might betray Luz and help Belos, because Belos said, "Hey, if this thing works, then Luz will stay here with you. She'll stay here in the Boiling Isles with you, and you get to keep her, and she doesn't have to go home." And I'm going to tell you why I thought about this. Not just because of the other show. I'm thinking about this because there was one episode in particular that they revealed the first 10 episodes of Season 2. And basically one of the episode descriptions was that Luz and Amity go to the most dangerous part of the library at their school to figure out what's going on. And yeah, that might be the whole thing of like them getting closer, and then Luz being like, "Yeah, I gotta go home. I'm trying to find a way, and maybe this will help me find a way to go back home." And Amity's like, "No, I can't let her leave." And we do know that Amity's parents are the ones who get Luz, Willow, and Gus expelled. So there might be a thing where the message passes on from their parents, or it'd probably go more like this, where Amity tells Edric and Emra, Emra and Edric leak that to their parents, not by force, but like they just leak it by accident, like just word of mouth, and then their parents send it back to Belos, and Belos is like, idea. So that's all I'm saying, is that that's what could happen, is that Belos manipulates Amity into working for him, so that he basically says, "Look, I can help you, I can keep the human here with you, and you guys can stay in the Boiling Isles, and she doesn't have to go back home, and you can be together." That's literally all that it is. Like, that's really all it takes. But On the other hand, it might go that route, but Amity will be like, no, 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 I can't do that to her. And I'm hoping that's the case. I'm really hoping that'll be the case. And also, I think Dana would probably realize, hey, the other show did that first, so I'd just be retreading ground. Dana is she's a very accomplished, she's a very good writer. I mean, she helped storyboard and write several episodes for Gravity Falls, some of their best episodes, in fact. So I think she would, and she's also very close friends with Matt Barley, the creator of Amphibia. So I think she'd go, I don't want to repeat Matt's show, because we're friends, so I don't want to, you know, do him dirty like that. But, on the other hand, there's still that chance that that could happen, that we could get this moment where everything's going well, and then Amity hands over the final piece, or the thing Belos needs to get to Earth. So that could be the case. Like, that could be your season finale right there. That is a very good possibility that that Amity may do that and then realize, oh, I've made a horrible mistake, and then try to fight back, or refuse it when Bella... Like, that could easily be a thing in Season 2 where Belos goes to Amity, tries to convince her, and either Amity accepts it, or she, like, denounces it. Like, she fights back, and that's, like, her final step into really being with Luz and the rest of her friends. Like, that final step where she defies all these rules that she's been built into her head. Because, yeah, her teacher and her idol have been cast out. Like, she's already, like, I'm wondering where Amity is going to be now that that Lilith has been kicked out of the Emperor's Coven. Her teacher and her idol, essentially, have been kicked out of and the person she has probably called Mom a few times, has been kicked out of the Coven and is now living as an exile. So that could be like, maybe I should do the same, or her parents are like, no, this is what happens when you defy the Emperor, or the Emperor Belos. And do you want to do that? You know, do you want to break all of that for a human? You know, you're a blight. But as we're seeing, Amity is taking more of a character more and more. So it honestly, I'm just saying, like, this storyline could go either way, is all I'm saying, is that this could easily go either Amity so lovesick for Luz that she betrays them for Belos, or just tells Belos to fuck off. I'm kind of leaning towards the latter, but there's always the chance for that former to happen as well. Like, there's always the chance that the former could happen in any kind of situation. You just got to be prepared for it. I just got a feeling Season 2 is going to be a much darker season, obviously, and yeah, it's just going to be rough to watch towards that end. I got a feeling, and then those 3 TV movies to end the show. Yeah. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this whole theory? Again, it's just a theory. It may not even happen at all. Just keep that in mind. So you guys tell me in the comments below, do you think Amity's going to betray Luz and the rest of and her friends? Or do you think she'll be like, fuck you, Belos, and join up with them? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.